Good day, everyone, especially to you, Ma'am Han. So, I am Christine J.P. Camales, and I will be the one who discusses about clauses. So, clauses is a group of words that has a both subject, the doer, and a predicate, the action or what the subject does. It helps make meaning in a sentence. So, clause equals the subject plus verb, and sometimes more words. For example, the clause in the sentence is she is singing, but the subject is she. So the predicate here is singing. This clause can stand alone as a complete sentence. In short, clauses are the building blocks of the sentence. This is the helping us to connect and organize our thoughts clearly.
So hello, good day everyone. I'm Zeline Amoriero and today I will discuss the main clause. So what is main clause? Main clause is an independent clause. It has a subject and a predicate which could be a verb or a verb phrase. Thus, it conveys a complete sense. A main clause can stand by itself as a discrete sentence. When a main clause is separated from other clauses, it is usually not referred as a clause but a sentence. So, in short, a main clause is an independent clause. It is a group of words that can stand alone as a complete sentence. It has a subject and a verb and express a complete thought. So, for examples, he ran fast. He loves running and he ran fast. He is not an athlete but he runs fast. So every sentence must have at least one main clause. In the sentences, each clause expresses a complete thought, so they are considered main clauses. Main clauses, like for example in the first, he ran fast. So here we have a subject and a verb phrase. That's why we call this a main clause. So in main clauses can be combined to form a larger unit. Two main clauses are usually joined by a coordinating conjunction, which is not part of any of the clauses as shown in this. So, in example number 2, he loves running and he runs fast. So here we use coordinating conjunction and to connect these two main clauses. Another example is number 3. He is not an athlete but he runs fast. So here there are two main clauses. He is not an athlete and he runs fast. So here we use another coordinating conjunction, but. So a comma could be added before the coordinating conjunction, such as, he is not an athlete but he runs fast. However, a comma is removed to make the sentence, he is not an athlete, he runs fast. The sentence would become a comma splice, where two independent clauses incorrectly join together without using a conjunction. Instead of using a comma in independent clauses, where the conjunction is omitted, use semicolon to correct the sentences. So furthermore, the subject and predicate of the main clauses could be simple or compound. So here are the examples. He ran fast. So simple subject and simple predicate. Number 2, he ran fast and quickly. Simple subject and compound adjective in predicate. Number 3, he and I ran fast and quickly. Compound subject and compound adjective in predicate. Number 4, he loves running and he runs fast. Simple subject and simple predicate. Fifth, he loves and goes running every day. Simple subject and compound predicate. The last one is he and I love and go biking every day. And we run fast, steady. This is the combination.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Joanne Tukuyo, and my lesson it's all about a relative clause. Relative clause is a dependent clause that gives more information about a noun in a sentence. It usually starts with a relative pronoun such as who, whom, whose, which, that, whoever, and whomever. These clauses cannot stand alone because they depend the main or independent clause to complete its meaning. Set A. Independent clauses. Sentences have two independent clauses or separate ideas. These are two separate sentences or independent ideas. They each have their own subject and verb. Example, I meet a man, he can speak different languages. Two different ideas about the man. And other examples, he was wearing a suit, it was too big for him. Two separate sentences about the suit. Set B. Combined sentences using a relative pronoun.
Good morning, everyone. I am Leslie Valladares, and my topic is all about adverb clause. When we say adverb clause, it is a group of words with a subject and a verb that function as an adverb. It modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb. It tells when, where, why, how, to what extent, or under what conditions something happens. It usually begins with a subordinating conjunction such as because, although, if, when, while, since, unless, after, before, until, as, though, where, whenever, and so on. So when we say adverb clause, it is a subject and a verb right after that conjunction.
Good morning, everyone. I am Terlene Absarabia, and I'll be the one reporting of adverb clauses of reason. First, let me define what is adverb clauses of reason. An adverb clauses of reason explain the cause or reason behind an action or event in the main clause. It answers the question why. Function these clauses provide context and justification, adding deep to the sentence. For example, she stayed home because she had a fever. Conjunction, because. Subject plus verb in clause, she had a fever. Question, it answer why did she stayed home. Adverb clauses, because she had a fever, or reason, or the reason. Another example, she danced well, so I want her in our team. The reason, she danced well. She was unable to perform as she had injury. The reason is she could perform. Because she practiced the whole day, she was exhausted at night. The reason is she was exhausted at night. Since you are the leader, you have to act like one. The reason is since you are the leader. Next, let's proceed to adverb clauses of condition. First, let me define what is adverb clauses of condition. Adverb clause of condition express a situation that must occur for the main clause to happen. It sets the terms or circumstances under which the action in the main clause is possible. Function these clauses, specifically the condition affecting the outcome described in the main clause.
Next is the adverbial clause of place. This clause specifies the location where the action of the main clause happens. Keywords where, wherever, where and wherever. The functions indicates the location, direction, or space related to the event in the main clause. So the global perspective is used for describing setting.
Good morning, everyone. I am Dayanara Villanero, and I will talk about the noun clause. But first, let us know what is noun clause. So, a noun clause is a group of words that acts as a noun in a sentence. It tells us a thing, idea, or even something being talked about, and it also complements our words and our sentences. So, a noun is a person, a place, a thing, or even an idea. So, a noun clause is just a whole sentence part that does the same job as a noun. So, basically, noun and noun clause is just like a pair twin. Example sentences. The first example is what you did was amazing. In that sentence, what you did is the subject because it cannot stand on its own, and it is the thing that was made me think amazing. Another example is I believe that he is honest. In that sentence, that he is honest is the object because he is honest is what I believe. Last example is the problem is that we are late. In this wala siya subject and object because it's just a complement in a sentence. It complements the sentence na that we are late because it tells us what the problem is. That's all.